So I might have to eat my words a little bit, although I do stand by my last review of A Court of Thorns and Roses, and that I didn't like it at all. I had already spent an Audible credit on the next book in the series, and so at the end of my review, when I said I wasn't going to carry on with the series, I fully intended to return the audiobook, but for some reason I couldn't, and there was no way that I was going to waste an Audible credit, so I decided to listen to the second book in the series, A Court of Mist and Fury. And yes, it's totally changed everything. Spoiler alert, by the way, for this book. I knew that they were going to try and explain away all Rhysand's behaviour in the previous book. I knew that they were going to say it was some sort of noble thing in protecting his people and that he had to act that way, but I just didn't think that anything could justify how he had treated Feyre before, that he had gone so far into treating her so badly. And although there are still some things I'm unsure about, this book did do a good job of explaining everything, and that it wasn't just the protecting of his people and the secret and the city, it was also about the mate bond. And I also felt the story was better in this book. So in this book, it's all about Feyre breaking free, not just literally from Tamlin and his control. It's also her breaking free within her own mind and changing her mindset and becoming less submissive and finding herself and who she truly is and what she wants for herself. And with Tamlin and Rhysand, we discover that Tamlin had all the appearance of good at first, but was actually a monster, and Rhysand had all the appearance of a monster, but was actually good. And I love how powerful Feyre now has become with the power of all those High Lords in her. And magic is my favourite thing about fantasy books. And so she now has all these different powers of dark, light, fire, ice, water, wind, etc. And so she was becoming stronger and training in these things, as well as becoming stronger physically and training with Cassian. And I love training in books. I love people becoming stronger and learning to master their powers. But I still think she has a long way to go there. She's barely scratched the surface of what she could become and how powerful she could get. She just hasn't realised it yet, because I could see so many potential options there. So I do stick to not liking the first book, but I'm glad there was a glitch in Audible that didn't let me return the second book, and that I went on to it because it was enjoyable. It's still not my most favourite thing ever, and I've been reading fantasy since I was very little. There are so many more series that I enjoy much more than this one, but I am still enjoying this one, and I will be continuing this series now. So my apologies for judging this series too early on. Was this your experience of ACOTAR as well? Did you not like the first book, but then it became better as you went along? I really enjoyed Feyre realising that she'd been treated so badly and her bar was so low that she had regarded freedom as a privilege instead of an inherent right. I did get frustrated at quite a few points, like when Feyre was standing over the cauldron and you were just screaming at her, "Get on with it, hurry up!" So there were a few things in the writing which were a bit infuriating still. And my favourite character is actually Nesta. I like those slightly spiky characters who people may not always like very much, but have this fire and are good at heart and will do anything for the people they love. Who was your favourite character at this stage at the end of book 2 of ACOTAR?